as Todd Sexton, one half of the Wildside Tag Team Champions, in fact, trying to up the quality of his wrestling by participating in some singles competition here, as well as being noted as a tag team competitor, as well as a tag team champion with at least two of his partners, namely Tony Stradlin and, of course, Masada. But you gotta sow your oats in many respects. You gotta be adaptable to all sorts of environments, and in the theme of NWA Wildside, part of the singles rank here, and Todd Sexton awfully pleased with himself with his offense so far, and if you're gonna be treating Biohazard very lightly, you're gonna lose, and it's gonna hurt.
Biohazard has yet to really get that big win that has put him over the edge in NWA Wildside, although his efforts notwithstanding. The fans have really got behind this guy just because they can tell that he gives 125, 110, whatever, 110% when he's out here. He gives it his all and a little bit more, and that's what earns respect from the Wildside faithful, and Biohazard has earned that despite not even getting a victory over a major Wildside superstar yet. But the key word there is yet. Biohazard is young. He's coming into his own, and he's got a very bright future ahead of him here in Wildside and elsewhere as well.
When you saw it hasn't gotten that big victory over that Wildside superstar yet, the fighting that he has dished out for many of these Wildside athletes has been impressive indeed. And the matchmakers at NWA Wildside know that this is a diamond in the rough. That is Biohazard, and if Todd Sexton is going to be treating this guy very lightly, oh dear, it's going to be a long night for the technician.
Biohazard wrenching in on the arm of the technician, looking for the submission here. Rolls him over into lateral press. Andrew Thomas gets two, but the technician out of this. Todd Sexton has another mess on his hands as well, and that would be the tension with he and his partner Masada and the NWA Elite Business Associates yet, so they've proven that, but word going around backstage is that tempers are flaring and that egos are getting a little out of hand in that business relationship.
And that's probably good news for Biohazard, because if those are the things that are going through the mind of the technician Todd Sexton at this moment, that is good news for Biohazard, as Sexton will lose a bit of his focus as Biohazard with a pin attempt, only a 2 count.
Oh, you're definitely right about that. I don't think Sexton has come into the match with all of his focus. Back elbow there, boot to the face. Biohazard charges twice, unsuccessful, charges a third time, and is dumped to the arena floor.
And Biohazard practically falling on our handheld cameraman. That would have shortened the show considerably.
Well, it usually involves the camera turning blue.
I hate it when that happens. And Sexton sending Biohazard back first onto the apron. With that steel support around the entire apron, oh, that can't feel too good. And a scoop and a slam. Good heavens, the body of Biohazard bouncing off the blood-stained floor of the NWA arena here in Cornelia, GA. And fans were all on Twitter might point out of Freedom Fight 2004, scheduled for July the 3rd at the NWA arena, depending when this show airs. Hopefully it hasn't happened yet. Gonna check it on my calendar here.
Todd Sexton scoops him up.
Fortunately, we have the weight of Biohazard. I don't think Sexton got everything he wanted to by sending him back first into that corner ring post. But any meeting of the ring post can't be too good news for young Biohazard. And Biohazard very closely to be counted out here. Hearing the sounds of people chanting the word Biohazard is very disturbing, I don't mind telling you.
Todd Sexton brings him into hard way with a suplex there. Grinding the forearm down on the face, still not enough. Biohazard came to fight tonight. He's got him Cobra Clutch, side Russian leg sweep, and hangs on to it, locks him in the pray for death, is what he calls that. And Sexton may very well be praying for death. Locked in the clutches of that, gets to the rope for the escape.
What a charming name for a move. That's gotta smart something fierce. As Biohazard showing he's got a good deal more power than upper body than the tactician Todd Sexton does, at least at this juncture. And Biohazard with a good 40, 45 pounds advantage. It might be perhaps his detriment as the match winds on down, as time elapses.
Todd Sexton brings Biohazard down hard on both of his knees there. Now grinding one of the knees into the back, locking in the chin lock on Biohazard. Got an absolutely horrible attitude, though, I tell you.
No argument here.
And a guy whose attitude is soured a little more as the years progress. Nice counter there by Sexton, but not nice gloating about it. Biohazard hooks him single leg in a DDT.
And that DDT is going to make sure that Todd Sexton's hairline stays where it is, non-existent. And Sexton trying to shake some cobwebs as he's seeing stars here at the NWA Arena. Fans, thanks for joining us this week at NWA Wildside as we're counting down the final weeks of Freedom Fight 2004. Sexton goes charging. Biohazard steps out of the way.
Biohazard with a barrage in the corner and tops it off with a big fat cherry on top in the form of that enziguri. Biohazard ruling neck snap from the second turnbuckle. He hooks the leg. He may have the upset.
As impressive as that was, boy, sending the head of Todd Sexton chin first into his own chest. With all the power and the weight of Biohazard, that's got to be smart indeed.
He's got him up on no reversal there by Sexton. He had him in a fireman's carry, but Biohazard twists the leg and a release judo throw there. And he locks the Pray for Death in one more time.
But there's too much pain on the back of Biohazard. Biohazard not able to maintain that hold.
Well, they call him the technician for a reason. His tactical work on the back of Biohazard prevented him from being locked in that maneuver, and he's got the sharpshooter.
Todd Sexton has the sharpshooter on Biohazard. Is there any strength left in those legs? And Biohazard says at this moment, no go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Todd Sexton.